All right, we is live. Yeah, baby. Okay.
Not a lot.
Okay. We got Stacy Hardy here and Stacy and Denise, and we got Rebecca from Crafty and Crime Daily. Was Mrs. Tammy won't be with us tonight. She is got something going on with the family, I think, and won't be here. I don't know where Lee is. Don't have the Lee watch anymore, but Rebecca's been baking cookies ahead of this intense heat wave. Yeah, it's going to be 100 pretty much for about a solid week here as well. Maybe 101, 102 kind of thing. Hello, April Lane. That's a new name for me. Welcome in. And we got Judith Hood here. Andrea Stiles is in the house. Of course, I was just chatting with Eve in Discord. Let me go throw the old Discord link up there in case somebody wants to pop in there. Right now, it's just Smiling Eve and me. Okay, let's get this over to here. Got to do this all myself tonight. I'm limping on one bad leg. Let's see. Where is my thing? Your channel. Going live. And I'll pause that. And I will paste that in there. Hit enter. And I will pin that at the top. So if you're so inclined to get on over to Discord, then come on in. It's pinned at the top. Should be pretty quiet in there tonight. Just me turning. Probably a couple other folks come in. And we have got, let's see, anybody else. Dawn Sloat is here. We got a heat break, 80s there today. That's nice, Stacy. Yeah, we probably got into the 90s today, but not too far up. I have been in the shop all day long. I literally have been prepping for everything that I can get done over the next couple of weeks. My plan is to be through all the franchise players, of which there's about 7 packets right now. Although Carrie says 1 or 2 people may also jump into that bucket because of the number of roses they bought. So that might be a thing. And we're going to pound through some orders tonight. There's a lot of single pen orders, which is cool. Shea by the Sea 2.0 and other things. And we're going to wrestle through those real quick because we want to. Oh, let me go back here. All right. Let me turn that down or I'm going to hear myself repeating. I was just turning on the TV above the lathe so I can see the chat now and again in case somebody's got a question. Let me redo this camera here. It's all jabberwockied. Make sure it's cleaned off. Aimed at the blank there. That'll be nice. Oh, there we go. Camera didn't want to straighten up. Rebecca, how do you pay for your pen? Email Carrie at leopardslw.com. Yeah, Stacy Hardy. Guilty of multiple roses ordered. Yes, ma'am, you are. That's why you may be hopping into the franchise bucket, Crafting and Crime. Yeah, just email Carrie and me at leopardslw.com. Let me put that in the chat there. leopardslw.com. Leopards at leopardslw.com. So here is our new email address for everybody. Hopefully everybody saw the posting in the Facebook thing today. And that is the way we're going to communicate because we were going between too many places communicating. And we essentially have just become overwhelmed. And Carrie and I were talking about it. And I'm going, man alive, we can't get off of Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Ding Talk, Discord, whatever else we were using. And I'm like, we need to get into one thing. And bam, now we're into one thing. And that is for 99% of what we're doing. Sometimes with vendors, we'll still use other communication vehicles to get to them quicker, but that's pretty much where we're at. Eve made a good point earlier. If you have cruise questions, information, etc., that still would be cruises at leopardleatherwear.lw.com. Now she's confused. She's not even sure. Evil straighten us out. That's for sure.
It's in the post.
Yeah, Stacy, it literally, we were spending 3 hours a day from all the different spots. And then we're like, oh, somebody sent me something. And where was that? And then we had to go search all the different message threads to find a picture or a piece of information or something like that. So yeah, we're going to stick to one contact point. And Carrie and I both get that. You can still use Carrie at Leopard LW and Tim at Leopard LW. Both of them still work, but they feed right into Leopards at Leopard LW. Eve, you may have to mute yourself there or your whatever while we're yakking. Where'd that one go?
What?
So if you'll remember, I poured some of these rust-colored dragons.
Orange.
Burnt orange, that's right, burnt orange when I was doing Ditsy's giant pen blank. And now we have this new dragon. I haven't poured the snakes yet, but this is the new dragon blank that's the most recent. Got this, what's that called? Ocean blue, babe?
Mermaid something. This one you used? This is the one, turquoise diamond effect.
Turquoise diamond effect. Stacy Hardy says, ooh, I want that. I made 3 of them today. Carrie was just messing around.
Can I say the
Carrie
name?
has a name.
It is called India Jewelry.
India Jewelry. Why is it that?
Because remember you told me to look up India Jewelry?
Indian, like Native American.
Oh, I looked up India like from India.
No, Native American. You know, you go to the Southwest and you buy all that turquoise stuff.
Oh, yeah. So Indian jewelry. Okay.
Indian jewelry is what this is called, or Native American jewelry, or
No,
something like
Indian
that.
Jewelry. Stick to the name.
Indian jewelry. She tells me, stick to the name, she says. I'm always being bossed around here. Okay, there's that. Let's get to doing some turning here. Let me get back my feet on the ground. I literally have rounded, I think, about 40 square blanks today. Drilled them, cut them if they need cutted, cut them if they need cutted. Gee whiz. Cut them if they need cut, and then drilled them and then turned them to get them around. So that way I'm all set up for the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Monday, when I'm going to pound a ton of these customer orders out, and I'll finish the franchise bucket by Monday for sure. Stacy, you may be in that bucket. All right.
She's not in this bucket, but she will get there.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. That's where we're at. Let me see. This one here is, this is pink, clear, neon yellow. Nope, that's not that one. This is teal, pink, purple. No. Teal, pink, glitter round. Has this got glitter in it? Yeah. Teal, pink, glitter round. Okay, that's going to be cool. And this is done artist choice, 0.66 baseball bat and pointy. Okay, that's so this is the rocket ship on this one at a 0.66. All right, here we go. We'll fire that up and get it spinning. Gotta turn it down a lot. Okay, right now I can hear that I've got a bunch of junk. Here, watch this here. I'll zoom out a little bit and you can see what I'm going to do. But this is the, let me see if I can see that. Hey, really, Denise? Yes, ma'am. Good to see you tonight. Denise? She said, really? I said, yeah. I'm going to get a lot of stuff done next couple days. I've turned all these blanks to crank them out. Won't get them all done, but I'll get a ton done. Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose because in here, where my hand is the thing that goes roundy. And once in a while, it gets full of a bunch of stuff. So while it's spinning, I will clean it out so that the belt is not gunked up with a bunch of stuff. I can hear when it gets gunked up now and again, so now we'll put the hood back down. It's just the pulley that drives the whole mechanism here, fed by the motor way down there in the bottom. Okay, let's get this back over where it's supposed to be. See if we got a good view here. All right. Ah, it's a good view. Look at that. I like it. Okay. 0.66 baseball bat on one end, pointing on the other. And the blower is going on. Here we go. Put that over there. All right. Blower on. Had to get some stuff out of the way. I'll look up once in a while. Remember to boop the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thanks, Eve. I'll look up once in a while to see if there's any messages for me. Hello, Vanessa. That's a 0.71 right there. All right, let's see how that one. Hey, thank you, Rebecca. 0.67. So we're very close to the bottom. Now we can form our rocket cone, if you will. Man, you can't believe all the communication, how crazy it was getting. So this end here, when it's a rocket ship, we cut it in a little bit. So this looks like a bit of a cone. Okay, now we come up here and we're going to come back into here. We're going to make another 0.66. Yeah, you know, Denise, what's funny is when I'm on the airplane, sitting in the airport for hours, I have a tendency to think, and I think about how I'm doing as a turner as far as efficiency goes and getting to the customer blanks and stuff. That's why I've come up with this plan, and I learned a lot the other day when I did the no sound premieres. I know that's a little weird, right? No sound in the premieres, but I could reduce my turning time because I didn't have to think. I was playing some classical music to sort of get me going and get me in a rhythm, and I was doing a pen every 15 minutes. I'm like, wow, that's 4 an hour. I'm just going to visually record, throw it out there, and if people want to consume it, that's awesome. And if they don't, that's cool too. But now you can listen to whatever you want while you look up while I'm doing the pens. But it was weird not talking on them. So I was thinking, okay, that means I can really get caught up quickly. I can produce them a little faster. I can now produce some inventory because we've had new people join the group, said, hey, there's nothing to buy. I'm like, yeah, I'm behind. Always behind. .66 on that one, .66 on that one. Let me smooth the rest of this little rocket ship out here. Okay, now let's get us a little rocket booster on here. The middle of our blank's about right there. We're going to throw a little rocket booster right there. And I think one right, see if I'm holding it in my hand, right here. That way your fat part of your hand goes right there where you rest your pen. All right, let's go here. Bye, Stacy. See you around. We'll be here for a while. Come on back. Yeah, sort of funny, Denise. It really happened on Thursday, or no, Tuesday, right before I flew. And I was, Carrie says, hey, you got to get all these pens done. I said, yeah, I know. I'm going to try something new. And that's when I went to the quiet video, and I turned 16 pens in 4.5 hours. And of course, prior to that, I had rounded them all. So it really actually does take a little bit longer, but I do those repetitive things all at once, like I did this afternoon, and then just stick to the other things. Just turning the actual pen and finishing it. Yeah, so that got me thinking, Denise, on the plane. I'm like, okay, how can I go faster? How can I get quality? You know, all that kind of stuff. Whoever's in Discord, I can't hear you too well right now. Anyway, there's the new rocket ship. I got these little flares right here that are actually pretty cool. That might have been Catherine's voice I heard in the Discord. But Catherine, I can't hear you too well until I start finishing, so give me just a second here. All right, 0.66 on the money, 0.66 on that money right there. Let me turn the blower off now, and it is time to finish this one. All right, Catherine, the blower is off. The diaper is in place. And good evening, Catherine. Hope you're doing well. I can hear you.
Yes. You okay, Pete? You very well?
I'm fabulous. How you doing?
Very well. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you well.
Good. Good. Because yesterday I got the text.
I know. I saw it.
I made the video.
I saw it. I saw it. It was very exciting. Carrie and I watched it driving down the road.
And I'm very, I'm very grateful to all that they love for my friend to be so beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And see, that's a big better because I said it about for 27 minutes. Yes.
Yes, I watched it. The whole thing. He even said goodbye to Doug because he had to go do something.
Yes, Doug is one of my friends, but he is in the computer part.
Yes.
Computer industry. So
Yes, ma'am.
that same thing might not be up his hobby list, if you know what I mean. But
Yep.
I told him he was welcome to stay anyway. Yes?
Yeah, just for everybody out there in YouTube land, Denise watched it. That's good. And everybody, it's Catherine. She's talking in Discord right now. So you may or may not be able to hear her on the channel, the YouTube. But she's describing that she did her unboxing yesterday, got her pen and got it unboxed. And she had even some of her computer friends watching her unbox it because they share in her excitement, even though she's not talking about computers.
Eve watched it as well.
Eve watched it.
I'll
Yep.
hang around here tonight just to help out. So,
Okay.
Thank you for watching my
it was great. It was great, Catherine. And you had a big part in that designing the blank because on that 24-hour live, I let you pick the glitter.
Yes, I think the red glitter. And I still think it fits really well.
Oh,
with
yes.
with the whole pen design, with all these orange and brown, all the colors that are in there. Yes.
Yes. It's very fall-ish. Hello, Sarah Ann. Welcome. And Dawn, I think you've been here.
Very.
Yes.
Tomorrow I do some diamond painting with my new pen.
Oh, great. Yes. Let us know how it feels.
Hey, Catherine, do the screw-in tips fit that thread?
Yes, my drawing tips that I have from China, one of them, it fits.
Good.
The other one is for a smaller pen, and the diameter, it has another diameter. I have the one that is a bigger one, and it fits perfectly. And I have one that is a smaller one for a smaller pen that does not fit, but that's for the other pen, if you know what I mean.
Yes. So Catherine's reporting that the diamond painting tips that screw in fit very well for her pen. She has another type that screw in that doesn't fit this pen, but it's for something else. But the one she has that she can use definitely fits well. And she's going to do some diamond painting probably tomorrow. A little bit of whip and chat going on or something.
Hello, Vanessa.
I have a question, please.
Yes, ma'am.
You talked about these small rubber bands.
O-rings.
Yes.
The O-rings. Yes, but I didn't get any. Is it because I don't need any, or because
I must have forgot.
I don't deserve any? Or?
No. No.
No, you deserve them. I think Carrie
because
may have forgotten them, but I can send you a link on Amazon where you can order some, and they're super cheap.
Probably because your pen was different, and I forgot it was screw-in, and I was quickly trying to get it in the mail to you. I was so excited it was done. So my excitement made me forget.
I think I ordered some already in the Amazon, but
very good.
let
Yeah,
me
I think I sent you the link a while ago.
Let me check my order. Delivered July 13th.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Not
I
many
got
people.
I got an O-ring, black 732.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yep,
That's
that's
the
it.
one.
009
Yep.
EPDM O-ring.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think I get 100. Yes, take 100.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
It cost me 782.
Yes,
Yes.
that's about right. That's what it cost me too.
I don't have the.
Oh gosh.
They sent it to Florida. Yes.
Gotcha.
But I don't have the thing yet. The rings. I don't know what they.
They're called O-rings.
O-rings.
Yes. They should be in Florida. Yes.
Yes.
So far, I haven't unpacked it from a parcel, if you know what I mean.
Yes, ma'am. So Don had a question about the no talking premieres that I do, that I'm starting to do. I just did some on Tuesday, haven't done any since. But yes, I don't even turn a microphone on. So there's no microphone attached to me or on my lapel or anything like that. And I just literally turn the recorder on and let it record. And there just it's looking for an audio feed, but there is no audio feed because I don't turn the microphone on. But that has allowed me to really increase, because I'm not busy worrying about, how I'm trying to entertain everybody kind of thing, even in the premieres. So that way,
I like conversation. So
yeah, me too, but it slows me down, Catherine.
I understand that. I understand why you do the premieres. But this is why I cannot watch the premieres, because it's like.
Well, you can do it while you're whipping and while you're diamond painting, and you can look up once in a while and just see what I'm working on.
Yes, I do. When I diamond paint, I do most of the time. I do like the YouTube channel. They read stories,
Ah, very good. Yes.
and I listen to them because when I diamond paint, I cannot watch at the same time.
Sure.
The video.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Catherine was, for all the people on YouTube, Catherine was talking about when she diamond paints, she likes to listen to YouTube story channels, which is pretty cool. And because she can't watch and diamond paint at the same time. So there we go.
I need to concentrate on the diamond painting and the colors and you know what I mean.
Well, Chuck Pinson's aren't they like confetti heavy?
Yes.
Yep.
yes,
That's why I
yes,
can't
they
do them.
are.
That's why I can't do them. And they're big.
Well, Catherine's a single placer, so it's no big deal. She
Oh,
loves
she's
it.
a single placer? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she did.
Same thing. I cannot do the multi-placing. I can't do it. I don't know.
Is this, Carrie, is this pink
What?
clear, neon yellow, I think?
Which ones do you have left of hers?
But we did those two there.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's
This is pink and
that would be teal, pink, purple.
right. Okay.
So this must be pink, clear, neon yellow. Because there's the neon with the green swirls.
Yeah. Neon with green swirls.
Is that this one?
Oh,
Because that's teal, pink glitter there.
yes.
Yeah. We got to
What's that?
straighten out which pen we got here. They're all just a little similar
Pink,
in
clear.
color. Just very different
This is
design.
pink, clear, neon yellow.
Yeah.
So this one,
That's not clear. There's no clear in that.
it looked clear to me before you turned
Oh,
it.
gotcha. So which one I got then?
I don't know. Move. There you go. Teal, pink. That's that one.
Yeah,
Hybrid.
that's that one.
That one. teal, pink, purple. That's that one. Pink, clear, neon yellow. This is neon with green swirls.
Okay. All right, that is neon with green swirls. Check that blanket. That's pretty cool looking. Yes, ma'am, April. Carrie will do a blank drop on,
Not this Wednesday.
not this Wednesday. We've got a special live coming this Wednesday, going to be very fun. But one of the things I want to say is Catherine was commenting on that, like with these new no talking premieres that I'm doing, so that,
I have a mic on, so I can
Okay.
help you if
All
you
right.
need help.
but where was I? Forgot what I
About the
was- oh,
premieres.
Catherine was talking about the no talking premieres, and everybody, and Dawn brought it up as well. Yeah, so I turn them on, it records. I don't even do any audio whatsoever. So it literally, you'll think your speakers broke. Your speakers aren't broke. And Catherine says she loves the conversation, and I love that too. But it really slows me down, and I have a lot to do.
I understand why you do them too.
Yep.
I get it.
And Catherine's very understanding, so I like that. And if you're watching the chat, Catherine, Don says, yes, Don, his art is beautiful, at Don Sloat, talking about Chuck Pinson. And Don Sloat says, Catherine Anna Hauserman, for sure. And Jonna Wood says, love Chuck Pinson too.
I
All
got
right,
my
let's get this
first Chuck
spinning here.
Pinson. I got my first Chuck Pinson, but it's very small. I got it on Amazon. So it's
I
a
can't
very
hear too
tiny
well.
one. It's a covered bridge. Yeah,
Where'd my paper go?
right there. Yeah, that's the one. And I'm here by the laptop, so I can pretty much hear a little better. But yeah, that was my first Chuck Pinson. Because the other ones are like scary to me. I'm a portrait person. And yeah, different. I don't know, I have a variety of stuff. Like, it's usually portraits. Yeah. And I like the little mini things because you can do multiple and feel like you've got something accomplished and finished. Because I have too many works in progress. John Sloat likes Chuck Pinson also. Yeah, it's still hard to hear because it's loud over. The blower's really right here next to the laptop, so it's hard to hear. So I'm trying, but I'm reading the comments in YouTube, so Discord, if they're not following along with that, they can see that. John Sloat has done many of his paintings. There's a lot of people that have done that too. He's very renowned within Diamond Art Club and within the diamond painting community. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. I got to come back to the computer. I can't hear you other than that. Okay, go ahead. I can't hear Discord real well. Yeah. Who's talking? Yeah, it's not that I can hear you, but it's hard with the noise. So, because I don't have a headphone. You got an who? Who is this? You didn't win anything. You won the opportunity to purchase. Back about 2 weeks ago, the unicorn. If you go to the listing and click on the link, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Sorry, Carrie has to yell, but she's sort of yelling over the blower.
Sorry. So, yes. Yes. Just like you used to. That email is so I can do a form because we have so many winners. I had to manually type everything out every single time. So this way I do a listing and then I send you a note that your listing is up. Here's the link. Go click on the link, pay for it, and then I ship it. Yeah, I was delayed. Cindy, I was delayed because the very next day I went to I went to Arkansas to help with my grandkids and see my daughter-in-law because my son is deployed to Korea. So I just went down there and I didn't get to do any of the listings till I got back. And when I got back, then there was another Wild Wednesday. So they're sort of combined. So I finally got to actually do your listing. So it's up there now. So once you pay for it, then I'll ship it on Monday if you pay before then. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured you did because you usually ask me, Carrie, where's my listing? And so, it was just because I was gone. And I said that night on the July 17th live, Wild Wednesday. I'll be a little late in doing it. And then I said it on the last week's live, but I don't think you were there. So that's it. There's going to be a pretty exciting one on this. Everyone, you need to attend this Wild Wednesday. If you don't normally attend, you want to attend. It's going to be some exciting things happening that night, so you don't want to miss out. So please attend. Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, and I'll get it out on Monday, and you should have it in a couple of days. Yep, you're welcome. All right, bye. Yeah, so I have a new process when you have a turning service or you win something on Wild Wednesday to be able to purchase it. I will send you an information on everything you need to know and the link to make it easier for you. That used to be going in Facebook and Discord and wherever I happen to know I talked to you at. Like Tim mentioned earlier, it got to be too confusing. So it will all be coming through that email. And so I will tell you which blanks you need to order, this, that. And of course, today
All right, blowers off. Don't need
thank
to yell
goodness. Yeah, I don't have to yell. So I'm
Down
sorry
that
if I was
production
yelling,
shop.
but it was loud. So today I received lots of roses. So I felt very loved, but they are actually
Plastic.
resin roses that you all purchased through Troy at his most recent drop. So he sent all those out to me today. So I'm working at getting those done here as quickly as possible. They just got here today. So some of you who are not feature players, maybe feature players based on the roses you got and Wild Wednesday combos. So I'm working at trying to combine everything as much as I can. I think later on tonight, we have a model of the Fordite rose. So Tim will be turning that. since I haven't been able to invoice any of those yet. So just so you can see how the Fordite rose comes out. I do have the pink one, which I showed on Wild Wednesday, but if you weren't there and would like to see it, comment down below and just let us know that you'd like to see what a rose looks like turned, because it's very beautiful. We use our I Dream of Jeannie, which is now called the bud stem
On that particular
on that
pen.
particular pen.
It does look like a bud, or a,
I
what do they
have
call it? A
it.
bud vase? A
Yeah,
bud vase, you put
stem.
roses in it, one rose.
It's a stem. Here, let me
Yeah,
come over.
the bud vase.
So this is it here. You can see how beautiful it is. Oop, am I close enough? Am I in camera? There, see there? There we go. You can see how pretty it comes out. And that's the I Dream of Jeannie turn with baseball bats. You can see the flower at the top. Very pretty. And we just got in some Fordite, and Tim's going to turn a model so we can put that in the listing so you can kind of see how your pen will turn out. So really pretty.
You know, Denise, what's funny is I'm sitting here turning this, and I'm thinking back to Tuesday when we were all watching John from Butterfly Effectwares turn his pens, and I was working, so I kept it on my upper monitor rolling. Even when I had to go away and get on meetings and stuff, it was muted. You almost can't look away from the turning. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So funny to just sit and watch these. So now I understand. I'm having a good time doing it, but now I understand why everybody wants to watch.
It's very mesmerizing. And
Gail would like to see a rose. Hopefully, Gail, that rose that we just showed you will suffice. But as soon as I'm done with Carrie with a K's pens, which I'm doing right now, I'm going to turn that Fordite rose. And it's got Fordite in the stem.
let me see, Gail, which one you got. I got a couple for you.
Hello, Sean.
I have two blanks for you. One is a rose and one is another one. And then the one that you were interested in at the retreat. So I have that one.
Hello, Connie. Connie Griffith's in the house, babe.
Oh, Connie Griffith. Hello, my friend. Let's see. There's a lot of multiples. So I do have a purple rose for Gail. And I'm looking at all these. I feel like very loved. I wish they were real.
She got a whole box of roses today.
Yep.
They'll never die, and I have to make them pretty.
Yeah, it looks like.
Hey, Sean, how's the traveling going? Back from Montana, or are you just going around Montana? I know you were packing up and moving somewhere a few days ago.
Yeah, Gail got a regular rose. So it's like that pink one I showed just a few minutes ago. I can go back over there with it again for anyone that might have not seen me sneak in above Tim.
Yeah, John, there's a pretty fancy little design here in this pen blank.
Sorry, I'm taking up space.
It's all right. Oh, Spokane. Very nice. That's almost Idaho.
There it is. That's a regular one, not with Fordite. Very pretty. And this is a pink one. And Gail, you have a purple one at the top where it's pink. Very pretty. Yes. And I have two other blanks for you, Gail. So I'll be writing you an email explaining everything what I got.
Yeah, Gail, she's going to hook you up.
And Gail is on the cruise.
Gail is on the cruise. Not right now, but on the cruise.
Well,
in a
she's
year
going
and
on the cruise.
A couple of months.
So just go ahead. Yes,
Yep.
Catherine.
We were talking, Eve and Carrie were talking about you earlier, how excited you were to go to your first retreat, specifically on a cruise ship.
Yes. So for
food there.
yes, there's
Most important.
that is the most important part. So for anybody that is on this live that has not heard about the cruise or know about the cruise, there is a Leopard Leatherworks first official or first annual maybe first official Diamond painting cruise at sea. So it is a cruise. Obviously, a cruise ship goes at sea. We are on Celebrity Beyond. If you want to check out that ship on YouTube, you can go check that out. There's a deck by deck
Look at
tours
this thing
by
here, Carrie. That
many
sticks up
travel
right here.
agents.
Carrie, look at this right here. On the inside of there, this little reachy thing right there.
Yeah, that's cool. I think was that a cocoon? Yeah.
Yeah, it's way cool.
It's really beautiful. It's beautiful.
You can look at this one for a while.
Yeah. So it's called Diamond Painting in the Caribbean. Cruising
Diamonds in the Caribbean.
Oh, Diamonds in the Caribbean. Cruising with the Leopards. September 7th through 14th. That's the best price time on the Celebrity Beyond. It's a more adult focused cruise line. So there are some kids, but it's more geared toward adults.
That's because we're doing nude diamond painting.
We're not
kits.
doing nude diamond painting. So
No,
we're
kits,
going.
Not nude diamond painting, nude diamond painting kits.
Oh. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kits with naked people on them. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever.
I don't even know if those exist.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen
to me.
So don't listen. So it's going to be fun. It's a week long. So we will have diamond painting going on. We hope to get a group dinner together because doing an excursion, a lot of us really don't want to I'm not big into excursions because I don't want to get stuck in another country. So
Back cocoon.
As far as
here we go. Blower on.
We're going to the Bahama Island. Royal Caribbean has an island, and Celebrity is part of Royal Caribbean. So if you do travel on Royal Caribbean, your points will move over to that, which is a great thing as well. We'll be stopping at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. There's lots of food there. There's a beach. There's a pool. There's a water park. If you're a game for that, but I'm not doing that.
Look at her pun.
What's that?
Eve's
the ship
being
is
punny.
beyond absolutely gorgeous. Oh, very good, Eve. Yes, it is. Like I was saying, there's also some YouTube videos, and it's on the cruise video, which either Eve or myself will post. Right now, our committee is Tim, myself, and
I'm
Eve.
not on the committee.
Tim says he's not on it. So it's basically me and Eve. We are doing the thing.
I'm the head pancake turner.
So if we feel we need to recruit some more people, we will to help with this. Who's calling? Oh. Okay, that was my phone. But anyway, there's a lot. I will repost it and put it in there, and then we'll put it to the feature tab. And then Eve will be doing some things as well. We'll have activities on the cruise ship. We'll be doing a group dinner. There's all the best food you could ever want. But go to YouTube and type in Celebrity Beyond. There's a deck by deck ship tour that will take you through everything. And you will see how beautiful our ship will be. And we have a group rate, which includes a classic drink package. So if you don't drink, it's cheaper to get it that way anyway. Just you're not charged any different. You have a refundable deposit if something should come up with our group rate. If you just go, oh, it's cheaper if I book it myself. Well, you don't get the refundable deposit. You don't get the drink package. You don't get the basic Wi-Fi package. You get all that with our cruise. So it's really good deal. And the prices are very good. They're even lower than what I say on the video. I'm finding. So I think the accessible rooms are only inside right now. That's all we have left for accessible rooms, if there are any left at this point by other people. What's that? Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. If you won't get anything off. Eve asked that same question, and you don't get anything off for not drinking if you don't drink. If you go and get a different drink package, and say, hey, don't want the drink package, I'm going to get something different, you lose that. It's more expensive. You have to go through a whole different booking. If it's the drink package we have is just kind of like basic alcohol. If you like a certain type of vodka, and they don't give you like Absolute or anything like that, it's going to be a more lower end vodka. So that's the only difference. But you could always, before the cruise, upgrade your drink package. If you like certain drinks or certain things, you can do that, or certain beers, that kind of thing. You can upgrade. Yes.
You're going to have to repeat that for YouTube.
Yeah. Eve, you might have to repeat that just for me so I can hear all you said, because I couldn't hear a word of it, and I need to repeat it for YouTube. Hi, Troy Clint. How are you?
Hey, Troy Clint. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, any of these conversations in Discord, just wait for me. I can't hear anybody in Discord, so you're going to have to wait and repeat if it's a question or a statement or something like that, because I can't hear it. The lathe and the blower are very high. Yeah, just so I can repeat it to YouTube. Hello, Dana Corbin. Welcome. It's a new name for me, but I'm not always out here in the lives on the weekends. People may want me to leave only because I can do invoicing, but I've got another meeting to go to.
Blowers off.
All right, Eve, repeat what you said about the.
Hello, Dana.
I am going to go on the celebrity site right now, so I'm giving exact correct information.
Okay, that
So
sounds good.
When I'm looking at our event. If you have both ready, sign up for Celebrity Cruises account, and that's going to give you lots of information. So we have ordered I believe what's called the classic. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to get to the right.
Hey, Carrie, why don't you give her an invite and then she can just get in a little corner and talk on stream? You can invite her like a guest.
Yeah.
Correct. We have the classic drink package. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. Hold on.
Hey, Eve, hang on a second. I'm going to have Carrie send you an invite to the StreamYard stream
so you can
so
talk.
that when you're talking, everybody can hear you.
Oh, let me remember how.
You don't have to go on screen. You'll just be an audio link, unless you want to show your beautiful face.
Okay, are you able to hear me now?
We can hear you. That wasn't the problem. The problem is you might not be able to be heard on YouTube till Carrie invites you into the stream.
So
So
just wait
she's
a
going to
second.
send you a StreamYard link. Hang on just a second. You know how to do that, babe?
Yeah, I know how to do this.
What will that come to me through?
Messenger, probably.
Depends on where she pastes it to.
Hold on.
And Dana Corbin, welcome in this evening. I saw your name pop up there. I'm the guy with the hands on the screen. So I'd look up every once in a while and see what messages are on my TV there.
Okay.
And I saw you and you said hello. So hello back to you and welcome in.
You click on that link that I just sent you, Eve, and probably Messenger is where I think it went.
Well, wherever you pasted it is where it went.
I think it looked like her Facebook
Let's
profile.
go see what
pic.
she's doing here. What are you doing?
I did it already.
Oh, okay. What'd you do?
I sent the link
To where?
to her Facebook Messenger.
How did you send it to her?
I went over here to invite down here
Yep.
and then did the invite and
Yep.
did
And
that.
copied it.
Yep. And sent it to her.
Where's Messenger at?
I shut it down.
Oh, gotcha.
You don't do it in Messenger. You do it in the thing. You do it right here.
I never saw how to do that.
Invite.
No, over here.
Yeah. Copy.
Oh.
And then
Or you could just click on Messenger.
Messenger. And then it brings it up. I typed her name and
Oh, cool.
sent it to her.
I never did it that way. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hello from New Zealand, Carrie. Carrie's watching from New Zealand. That's awesome.
What's she doing there?
Well, it's Carrie Hayes. It's a new person I never met before.
Is
Welcome
she one
in,
of the
Carrie.
is she one of the two Sheilas?
No, I think the two Sheilas are in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Two crafty Sheilas, I think, are in Australia.
Carrie Hayes, is that Carrie Jacobson?
No, that's not Carrie Jacobson.
Oh,
But welcome in, Carrie. We're all just excited that somebody around the world is here. And Dana's our greeting committee. Thank you, Dana. You're very kind.
let's see. Here, Tim, come here for a second. I don't know what this
Where am I
means.
coming to?
You're coming to here.
Okay. So here's what oh, here we
Can
go.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then you can.
Well, you can.
hear me in StreamYard?
No, you're not on yet. Your devices aren't connected, so you got to connect your voice. And she's muted in there, so we must be able to hear her.
Yeah, so tell her to unmute her
I'm going to try
Discord.
to do it through my tablet. Give me just a minute.
Okay, it says device is not connected here.
I'm new from the other creators.
Carrie Hayes from New Zealand says, I'm new, LOL. Came over from the other creators I have met, like Lee and Jenny the Crafty, and Crafting with Shay, and you Diamond Paint too. That's awesome. And we know all of those folks.
All of them.
All good friends.
I don't know what the time difference is, Carrie, but
It's tomorrow there.
what's tomorrow?
I said it's tomorrow there.
Oh, so that's probably,
I don't know. What are they, 13 hours ahead of us, maybe?
I think. Ask Google.
They already have warning the next day.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, ma'am.
it's probably not far from.
Well, you figure here it's 8 o'clock.
It's Sunday, 1 p.m.
Yeah, Sunday, 1 p.m.
So I'll have to message you, Carrie, and
So
then
they're about
see
17 hours ahead.
17 hours Wednesday nights here in the U.S. Central Time Zone, 7 p.m. I do a Wild Wednesday where I have pen blanks. I show new things, destashing some things I have in my big collection of stuff that I've acquired and not using and give it a new home. We also have giveaways that night. And this week we have a special thing we're doing. And all I'm going to say is you don't want to miss it. So you have to
And
figure.
Carrie Hayes, I want you to say hi to my old buddy Greg Foran there. He's currently the CEO of Air New Zealand. So if you see him, say hello for me.
Oh yeah, she'll be walking right
I'm sure
by.
you guys all you Kiwis know each other, right?
I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. Maybe someday. That in Australia.
My sister lives in New Zealand.
Ah, very
Do
nice.
they have Tim Tams there in New Zealand? I know they have them in Australia. I don't know if it's exclusive to Australia. But I love Tim Tams and Violet Crumbles.
Violet Crumbles. Judith Hood loves Wild Wednesdays. Well, this Wednesday is going to be particularly wild,
Yeah,
Judith.
you don't want to miss it.
Hang on. We're going to make an announcement, not what it's going to be, but that it's going to be there, so you won't want to miss it. So we got to throw that link up tonight so people can gear themselves up.
Eve, I'm going to try doing it over here into Discord, as I've done it there before. But then I got to put on this.
Let me just say it's going to be a munchkin kind of night.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I am short, so hey, that works. Your channel.
Heck yeah, Carrie. That would be awesome living down in New Zealand.
You
guys got the coolest, craziest animals that we've never seen there. Isolated on that island. A lot of plants, nifty stuff.
Oh, I never know where to do it here. You always got to come show me. I was going to try and do it from here, but...
All right. Final sandpaper. I was getting distracted watching all the chat there. Troy, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. We're glad you're back.
Hey, Tim.
Catherine says her sister lived in New Zealand for some time.
Yeah, but she lives in the North Island.
Ah.
And Sherry lives in the South Island. So
Ah.
it's different.
Very good. It's
Eve,
all
I'm
still
gonna
New Zealand,
try
though.
and come over to Discord and send it to you there. I'm on a different computer. See if that works.
Nothing too dangerous, though. That's good. I'm not into danger in my age.
Let's see.
I've had enough danger.
Oh, it must be here. I don't know if I've never messaged you in here.
Catherine saying danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
You want me to invite her, Care?
Yeah, because I'm not finding her on Discord.
Let me just finish this here, and I will come in and invite her.
I'm in Discord, but I don't see.
I'm back.
Oh, she's back.
And I just entered StreamYard. I was in the, I guess it's like a waiting room or backstage.
Oh, she's back.
You're on stage, Eve.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my camera off because I'm 100% ready.
Mute your Discord, sister.
I'm gonna get out of Discord altogether.
Now talk.
Well, I
Give
got
me
it.
just a minute. It's
No,
gonna
we
take
did
me a
it
minute.
for
You can do it. I got you muted on this side, so you're good.
So now you can talk.
Okay,
All right,
so,
look at this. Ooh, that's
all
pretty.
right, give me just a minute. I am gonna go and get the exact correct information, so I'm not giving out any bad info about the cruise information.
Thank
You're a
you.
little driven on your microphone, so you probably don't need to speak as loud. You're loud and clear
Okay.
here.
Am I loud and clear here still?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me a moment to get my stuff, where I'm going.
I'm gonna get off for.
All right, I'm going to switch the camera and go buff these up.
I'm going to log myself into Celebrity Cruises. So for those of you who are going on the cruise, if you go to celebritycruises.com, you can create an account, and then you're able to see you will be able to see if you use the same email address that you had used, you should be able to use your account to get on, to see everything about your cruise. Okay, this is going pretty slow. My connection is slow, so bear with. think I got too many devices going at once here.
Oop, I got a chamfer the edges here. I hear somebody feeding back through Discord.
Team got music.
I'm still here, everybody. I'm just trying to get my, everything's moving slow because I got YouTube, all kinds of stuff running at once. So give me a moment.
Eve is
would
multitasking.
Yes,
Harry, I think we are good bunch and we look out for each other. It's true.
Oh, Carrie's not online anymore. She's got to go take a call. But I'm here. Yes, Carrie Hayes. Everybody in this community is pretty dang fine.
Yes, Tim. I think we are a very good bunch together, aren't we?
Yes, ma'am.
okay, everybody. I have gotten myself onto the Celebrity Cruise website for anybody that's just signing on. My name is Eve, and I am a member of the Leopard community. And I will be working with Carrie in planning our diamond painting cruise for September 2025. And there were some questions about being able to change our drink packages. So we did find out that the prices we got, which are excellent prices, we were able to get. And they do include what's called a classic drink package. So I am going to go on. My system's running really slow. I'm going to try to clean that up and get you exactly what it means to have a classic drink package. So we did find out, because some of us that don't drink alcohol, there is alcohol included with the classic package, and that means it's paid for already when you've paid for your cruise. Some of us were wondering if we could get a lower cost package since we don't drink alcohol. But what we did find out was that if we did not have that included in our package as a group, that it would end up actually costing more. So it's better off to not change it, leave it as is. And now I'm going to tell you, if this would move along, exactly what you will be getting with your classic drink package. You will enjoy a wide selection of unlimited premium coffees, bottled waters, wines by the glass, beers, and cocktails. Use your package at every restaurant, bar, and lounge on board. The drinks include all drinks up to $10 on the menu. And there's also, if you are purchasing bottles of wine, say at dinner or for your cabin, there's a 15% discount, because those would be extra costs to buy a bottle at a time. So one of the things that was brought to my attention, I'm not seeing it right here at this moment, is that there are also what they call the mocktails involved, which are the cocktails that don't have any alcohol in them. So if that's your jam, which it is, that's something that works for me, or if you want to, just enjoy cocktails with alcohol or beer or wine time to time, and then have a mocktail at time for your, tasting enjoyment, that is part of what's included with your package. So, let's look. Here's the alcohol that's included with your classic package. There's some higher end.
Eve, let me interrupt you for just a second. So we just
Sure.
finished up Miss Carrie's pens, Kerry, not Miss Carrie Hayes as from New Zealand, but another Carrie customer. And these are her 4 pens. This one here, and I'm turning right now, is wood and resin. The rest are all 100% resin, different turning styles, but she loves the fat bat. And then this one is the rocket ship. So we put a baseball bat on this one and concave the tip a little bit to make it look like a rocket nozzle. And then we give it a couple little indentations that also look like a rocket nozzle. and then we give it a tip that sort of looks a little bit like a rocket nozzle. And those are hers. Carry on, Eve.
Those are gorgeous. I am particularly fond of that wood hybrid one. Just
Yeah,
that suits my taste. So
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
look at some of these drinks that come with the classic package. So for those who do indulge and enjoy, there's Beefeater, Gordon's, and Prairie Gin. Aperitifs, there's Frangelica, Kahlua, Limoncello, Midori, Pim, Sambuca Romano, and Southern Comfort. So it's not just like what they would call the shelf liquors, right? Bacardi, Captain Morgan's, Malibu, Myers, Ray and Nephew. There are exotic Blanca tequilas and another one called Casadore Reposado. There is Absolute, New Amsterdam, Smirnoff, and Wheatley vodka. For those like the whiskeys and bourbons, there's Dewar's White Label, Famous Grouse, a little Jim Beam, Johnny Walker Red, Seagram's, and Wild Turkey. A large selection of wines from various regions around the world. California. And for our beer drinkers, there's Bud, Budweiser, Bud Light, Budweiser, Coors Light, Corona, Estrella Damm-Dora, Heineken 0.0, which I believe is an alcohol-free Heineken. Heineken Silver, Michelob, Ultra, Miller Lite, Red Stripe, and Samuel Adams. Now, for the non-alcohol drinks included are going to be your juices, sodas, non-premium bottled water. I don't know exactly where that is. Non-alcoholic cocktails, frozen and non-frozen, and premium tea. That sounds like it's something there for everybody. In fact, how if you decide you want fancy coffee, like coffee bar, food plus extra, and also bottle of wine, and if you go to higher end coffee, so hopefully that really that question, that question, that answers your question. Yeah. Yes. Yes. One of the things I was looking to find out is if there's any additional charges for room service. Some ships room service is included free of charge. So that's something we'll get an answer for. And if you have any questions about cruise specifics, once you have booked the cruise, we have a travel agent. Her name is Carolyn, and she got back to me right away with my questions, and I emailed her. I talked to her by phone, but email's the best way of communicating. She got back to me. She also was under the weather when I spoke with her. So, and I can tell you that I have experience from my life of planning large events. So, Carrie looped me in on the committee. Although I've never been to a diamond painting retreat, I have ideas of how I understand what's happening on the roof. So I've got some good ideas. If you guys have ideas, please feel free to message me on Facebook. I'll put in my Facebook messenger my full name. Find me at my before married on show. And yes, my before married last name was Openflick. And when I got married, when I got divorced, I kept a new one. So I could say at least I got something out of it. And that was 30 years ago. may be connected. I think it's possible we got connected already. And no, I know Catherine kept up the conversation. She's not on the lives on Saturday night. She's out with the Dragon, which is a pretty big deal because for a very long time she didn't really do anything without me. She had but now I take her, drop her off, and so she sent a minute message to everybody. And she said, I don't like that I missed Saturday Night Live week. I miss everyone, and I will catch you on someone's live soon. I've started touring, so I'll keep you updated on that. She's starting to tour resin. And the first thing she did, she made a coaster. She said, the first coaster has been more very expensive. Got her own jam. That's what the channel's about. That is the motto. Okay. Yes, I am. I just accepted that. And I can stay on while Carrie is, I think Carrie had to attend to a call or something. You want me to stay on StreamYard?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now we're going to shape the bud bastes.
Tim,
I just fly from Colombia.
yeah, yeah.
They said here that that they can have the airport for me in the hotel and then from the hotel to the ship, something like that.
I understand that can be arranged through Celebrity directly or through the travel agent. I think everybody will have to make those arrangements, determining what's going to work best for them because everyone has different circumstances.
Yes, but it says that the first
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Still on the buffers. Sorry, everybody. That's what happens when I don't have a co-host to remind me. She always knows what's going on, and I'll do that once in a while. If somebody is talking, I'm unable to hear because the blower is so loud. So I apologize. All right, we're going to sand the rest of this way because it's Fordite. That'll look pretty cool. Here we go. I'm going to turn the blower off now because we're done turning the pen. Now we're just finishing it. Okay. Blower is off, and if somebody's in Discord, I can hear them now. Oh, nobody wants to say anything. Well, I didn't miss anything, and that's good. Sorry for not flipping the camera over. Yeah, you can't hear anyone else with the blower on. I don't blame you there. It's rough. I wish there was a way around it, but I don't know one. It's just a big old blower that sucks all the goodies. Ooh, it's got a little power surge. Internet was out for a little bit today. Hopefully the power stays on. People in Discord sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. Yes, I have heard that. And what we'll do is, because this area here is very heavy in the Fordite, not so much in the resin, we'll take our time sanding that down rather than cutting it down, because the cutting of the pen puts a lot of pressure on the blank. So this just creates lots of mud. Catherine, are you still with us?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No, ma'am, you don't need to say anything. I heard your voice earlier, but couldn't understand it. Didn't know if you needed something.
Yes, because I was talking to Eve about
The cruise.
the cruise line would give me free transfer from the airport to the hotel and from the hotel to the ship.
I don't think they do that.
Yeah, they think they do, and now don't tell me that they don't.
Well, I'm glad they do. You got better information than I do, because when I go on Disney, I don't get anything free.
But they said that they do it.
That's good. That's excellent.
I found it somewhere.
That's excellent.
I found
I am glad. So Catherine was talking about getting transfers from the airport to the hotel and then the hotel to the cruise ship. And apparently that's something that Celebrity does. And that's awesome.
Yes, it's look here, it's the airport transportation. It's requested in advance, Celebrity can arrange airport accessible transportation to transfer guests between the airport and the pier. This accessible cruising service is offered at no extra charge and to our air sea guests. For those who have purchased cruise-only transfers, accessible transportation may be limited or unavailable outside the sea travel agent for contact staff.
Nice.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. See, I don't know, right?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
Yes. Yes, I will check with Terry. I will check it.
Yes, please. I am not the expert, that's for sure. Yeah, Disney doesn't give you anything, do they? Somebody just commented it disappeared in chat, but
They said that we can have extra assistance at the pier as well.
beautiful.
So they do that.
Excellent.
They do that.
Well, I figured there would be extra assistance at the pier. That's pretty easy for them.
Probably many people will know me very far
They're going to do what now?
They will be known very fast because I'm like a green dog, if you know what I mean. I'm just because I have a wheelchair and stuff like that. If you know what I mean, for example, the crew at Avianca, they know me. Yes.
Uh-huh.
The airport guys in Cartagena, they know me.
Well, if you go through there a lot, I'm sure they do.
Because I flew so often already before Avianca.
Ah.
They already know me, yes, and I have the feeling that with the ship crew, they will know me as well, yes.
Yes. It's their job to get to know you.
That's probably embarrassing for you, so this is why my sister never goes.
No, nothing's embarrassing for me, Catherine.
Oh,
Nothing at all. I can't be offended, embarrassed, because generally I'm not terribly concerned what people think unless they're paying me.
okay, yes, okay.
When they're paying me, I listen.
Oh, okay,
If they're just watching and judging, have at it, because I don't care.
okay, good. I think you're in
There it is, the Fordite Penned Rose. And this is cut right through here to look like a bud vase. So we got the finger hold area, and then the bud base, which is essentially virtually holding up the rose at the top.
yes, yes. But for me, this roses looks more like a closed tulip, if you know what I mean.
It looks like a what?
A closed tulip. A tulip.
Oh, a closed tulip. Yeah, you can say it's a tulip. Absolutely. Okay, let me switch back over to the buffer.
Factor, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And tulips are more elongated.
Yeah, don't tell Carrie. She thinks it's a rose. Don't burst her bubble.
People like this sometimes like Charlie Brown's people. Oh,
Yeah, what they can hear wah 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 because it's not super clear. It's not really connected that well.
because I made a mistake.
No, it's so there's a connector in OBS, which is the streaming software we use, that's supposed to put Discord on the channel, but it doesn't do it very well. And right now, it's a beta program, so they're trying to figure it out. Yeah. Catherine thought, for the YouTubers out there, Catherine thought that she had broken something. That's why it sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher, but it's just the way Discord and OBS work together right now. They'll probably get better in the future, but right now it's sort of weird. That's right. Not your fault, Catherine. And there it is. Fordite in the stem. Yeah, I think Carrie is talking with Rochelle at Bling It Up. I think they're talking about cross stitch. And they had a thing set up a little bit ago that they were going to talk about cross stitch for something. So I think that's what they're doing. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so let's go over and grab what do we got here? First in the bucket is Miss Julie.
Can I tell you something?
You may tell me something for sure.
That I got the visa.
Oh.
My new visa, I got it on the 24th. Yes.
Good.
18 days ago, it was published. On Tuesday, I go to Bogota to have it put into my passport. Yes.
Yes.
And this for 3 years. Yes.
That'll get you to the cruise for sure. So Catherine, over on YouTube, Catherine was telling us that she got her visa and she's going to go get it attached to her passport or something like that. And then it lasts 3 years and she'll be able to go on the cruise with ease. Thank you, Sean. Not doing anything right now, but yes, I'm going to change that camera view in just a second. I just mounted up the new blank we're going to turn. Thank you.
Visa is for living in Colombia more. It's less for traveling, if you know what I mean.
Ah, very good. Oh, you got your visa for Colombia extended.
Yes, yes, I have it renewed.
Ah, very good, very good.
Because I needed to live here, yes?
Yes,
Without-
yes. Okay, this is a 5 1/4. I don't hear you now, Eve. Are you? I don't think you're in the YouTube channel anymore. I think you booted yourself out of StreamYard. Let me see if I need to put you back on stage. Nope, you're not on stage anymore, Eve. Yeah, they were hearing you on YouTube before. Dana, we should be back on the lathe right now. Hopefully you're
Yes.
seeing the lathe.
Yes, we are on the lake.
Ah, very good. Everybody refresh your YouTube screen or your browser. That way you stay up to date. Sometimes YouTube lags and you don't know it.
Oh, I refreshed it, it's all good.
Yeah, good. Let's get rolling here. This is Shea by the Sea 2.0, and this is for Mr. Derek. You'll see him on his channel of Derek with Diamonds. And this will be his pen. Hello. I can't hear anybody in Discord right now because the blower's on. But Carrie, if you haven't yet, please find our Facebook group and join it. We'd happy to have you in there. We do a lot of announcements in there, and everybody shows off their pens in there and all that good stuff. I think somebody asked, I was just remembering way back in the beginning how my business trip was. My business trip for the business part was fantastic. The travel part was horrible. When I got off turning Tuesday night and I put up all the videos and stuff, I go in and sit down on the couch for a little bit of a breather, and I get a text from Delta Airlines telling me they canceled my flight that literally is only 9 hours away. So I had to get on with my travel department in my company and said, get me another flight. Nothing out of Oklahoma City. So we eventually found one in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But now I had to get up next morning and drive to Tulsa. So I had to drive 2 hours to get on my plane, which meant when I got back off my trip, I had to drive 2 hours home. That sucked. Other than that, everything else was good. Client loves us. We're doing a great job for them. Other companies aren't getting the contracts because what the CIO said was, you guys get it done well with no drama. And that's what we love. No drama. And I'm talking out loud because I just heard somebody yell in Discord. Might have been Catherine, I don't know, but I didn't hear it very well. So as soon as we get this one done, I'll turn the blower off and I won't be deaf any longer. All right, let's get this measured in the middle here. One day I may make this a turn. I'm just going to stop right here. And we're going to call it 2 drumsticks. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like 2 drumsticks. Hey, Ditzy. How you doing? Peachy King Jelly Bean. All right, let's do a measurement here, see how we're doing. Down here we got a 0.54. Over here we got a 0.57. And our goal is 0.52. Point 0.52, 0.53. That is very close. Time to shine this baby up. It's going to be gorgeous. All right, the blower is off. So now my ear balls are working again. Oh, Ditzy, she'll be back. Hope you're doing well tonight, Ditz.
I think we just used it and if Eve, I think Eve had to leave for 15 minutes, something like that.
That is correct, Catherine. Yeah, Eve had to leave for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's just me and Catherine in Discord right now.
Yeah, Darlene, it's around 2, but we have the microphone music.
Ah, very good.
It's just me in Discord. It's nice.
Come on in, the water's fine.
It's nice.
I tell you, Catherine, the thing I was most impressed with in your video was the awesome view that you have of Cartagena.
Ah, yes, maybe you want to come here too on holiday. I have a room. Yes.
I'm telling you, there are cruise ships pulling there. But I was looking out your window when you were moving your camera around, and I thought, wow, she's up on a high floor and she's got a great view.
Yes, I live on the 15th floor.
Ah, perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, it looked like a great view.
But cruise ship. Yeah, we have a cruise ship harbor. We have that.
Yes, I saw that on the map. Yeah, for everybody that's listening on YouTube, Catherine and I are talking. She put out a video where she unboxed her leopard leatherwork pen she got. She actually lives in Cartagena, Colombia, and that's a little bit ways from Oklahoma, all the way across the Caribbean. And as she was moving her camera around in the beginning of her YouTube video, the first thing I thought was, wow, what an amazing view from her apartment. Woo! That was, I could do that view, I'm telling you.
Yes, we have, I live on the second highest floor, so we have 16 floors in total.
She's reporting they have 16 floors, so she's on the 15th, so she's one from the top.
Yes.
Yeah, it looked fantastic. Beautiful view, and the weather was great. Blue skies with a couple of clouds here and there.
We always just pray we always do.
Ah, that's nice.
This is one reason I live here, because it's always hot or very hot.
Catherine says the reason she lives in Cartagena is because it's either hot or very hot. And that's the weather she likes.
And that's the weather my body likes.
Yep.
So, if I don't have this weather, then I begin to suffer because when the cold and the wetness creeps into my bones, then it's not.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Carrie Hayes from New Zealand. So we ship pens anywhere somebody wants one. We've shipped them to Australia. We've shipped them to Belgium. Somebody in Denmark has one of our pens. I'm not sure where she got that. I think somebody got it and sent it to her as a gift or something. We didn't actually send it, but we made it. And we've done some to Germany, Romania, Czech Republic. Yeah, so we send them pretty much anywhere somebody wants one. Okay, here we go. The unveil of Derek's Shea by the Sea 2.0. Oh, look at that thing. Man, live, look at that. Oh, that is one chunk of gorgeous sandwich right there.
Yes, it looks like sea by the night. Look at it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like galaxy, the sky, and here comes the sea.
That is beautiful. I love that one. Okay, let's go over and buff it up. Let me take the, where's my pliers at here? Take the bushings out. I've got to chamfer the tip holes here.
Yes, before I forget, I wanted to ask you, Pete, what is this insert you use? What is the measurement for that?
They are, so the thread pitch, in fact, I'll tell you the tap that I use. The tap that I use for the diamond inserts are M7 times 0.75. M7 times 0.75.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let me.
That's the outer diameter, yes?
That is the, yeah, that gives the diameter, the thread pitch, and all that stuff.
0.75 is the length of them, yes?
I don't know which is which. I think it might mean the, I mean, here, I'll show you the tap that I use. I mean, you know what a tap looks like, so there's nothing fancy there. But this is the tap that I use. And on here it says M7 times 0.75.
I want to see if I can put some in my other pen as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I know it makes it heavier.
Not much. Here, I'll tell you exactly what two of these bushings weigh, or inserts. In grams, they weigh 3 grams. No, 2 grams. It's probably 2.5 grams. That's what they weigh.
Yes, that's so 5 grams.
No, the two of them together weigh 2.5 grams. Yeah.
It's not a big picture for the use of the pen. I mean, for someone that can, I mean, for something like that,
Yeah, it's very negligible weight.
for someone that has good arms I really look forward to tomorrow.
I mean, I bet you your whole pen, because the way we cut it and stuff, doesn't weigh any more than 22 grams.
I need to break.
Yeah. All right, there it is, all buffed up. That gold has got some three-dimensionality to it. It's actually below the surface, below the purple and brown, and looks way cool. I mean, purple and black. Nifty. Now, let's see who's up next. Who's up next is Laura. We got another Shea by the Sea 2.0, and then we've got another interesting one that's got some cholla wood in it. That's very promising. This one we're going to cut right now is going to be exactly like the other one, except the size. And this one's size is even smaller, 0.50. That's definitely on the small side of things. I'll flip the camera over here in just a second. And how do I know to change my camera? I have a reminder. Everybody start laughing.
Yes, that's a good idea to have.
Turn camera on lathe. That's bright. It works. It reminded me. Turn the camera on the lathe. All righty. Hey, Darlene Copenhaver. See you sneaking in tonight. Good evening. Yeah, Don, that gets him all the time, doesn't it? Tim has to remind himself. Oh, is that Darlene talking? I just turned the blower on, so now I can't hear Darlene. .54, getting close. All right, let's measure that, see how we're doing. .50 on the money. Love it. All right, let's see how we're doing on this side. Probably still a little fat. Yes, .54. Coming down to a .50. Then we'll finish shaping the baseball bat. All right, that should be right on the money down there now. .5 and a half, 50 and a half. So a little sanding will take that right down to where it needs to be. We'll trim this just a little bit right here. All right, turn that off. Food Times hug to Tim and Carrie. Food Times. I love some Food Times. We were working so hard in the shop today, I said, let's just order pizza. So we ordered pizza. And those are the Food Times you're talking about, right, Ditzy? That stringy stuff goes everywhere. All right, that one is done. Time for finishing. Blower is off. Darlene, if you're talking now I can hear you.
Oh, I just said I somehow earlier, but I guess you didn't hear me.
Yeah, if I'm turning, I actually got the knife on the piece, then I can't hear anything because the blower's blowing. But when I turn that off,
You were talking to Catherine, and she was saying while I was on mute, right? I jumped in and said hi, but I don't guess I couldn't hear me.
oh, I hear you now. So Sean is asking, is that TBC on the right not all the way in? That is correct, Sean. It is not. Well, it's all the way in that I want it, but it's not inserted all the way, if that's what you mean. And here's why I do that. So if we were to just put a pen without the TBCs right onto the 60-degree cones on the live center and the dead center, then these cones have a tendency to spread the pen apart. And if you put the TBC bushings in too far, then this shoulder right there will also have a tendency to push them apart because it's pushing against the outside of the blank. By putting them this deep on this side and this side, and it could be any matter as long as it holds the pen, is now I'm pressing on the mass of the pen rather than on the end of the pen. Hopefully that makes sense and I explained it well. If not, I'll explain it again, probably just as badly.
Yes, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I want to put the pressure on the mass of the pen and not the end of the pen. That theory is by me, by the way, and me only. Never heard it anywhere else. It's probably not even scientifically proven. I just made that up. But Sean, I want you to notice something real seriously. At no time do the fingers leave my hands. I got it. Then D9, you have T9, drill again later, deeper. Yes, sir. That is correct. In fact, by drilling it another time, it actually cleans out the hole, which is really a second byproduct. And I just actually pull the pen up against the drill bit more than using it to drill down. So the drill bit doesn't even move. I'll do it to this one here as soon as I'm done cleaning, or as soon as I'm done buffing or shining it up and all that good stuff. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's one of the things I was explaining to John from Butterfly Effect Wares the other day, how I use the bushings, and he pushes them all the way in. And I did that initially. And he's like, oh, I never thought of that. And so, again, I made it up, but I think it makes sense. And Catherine, who's in Discord, said it sounds good too. So then I know I'm right. Yes, ma'am. And Catherine's pretty smart, so I believe her. Who, Butterfly Effect Wares? What kind of bespoke pens is he selling? If you're talking diamond painting pens, yes, I do know that. They do have a drop. They can't make enough of them. They're in high demand, just like here. It's absolutely no different whatsoever. There we go, another beautiful one. I really love how this Shea by the Sea came out. Different than the other one, but way cool. Here, let me take the bushings out. Gonna chamfer the edges or the holes. All right, let's switch to the buffer. All right, there it is, all buffed up. Now let me show you how I finished this by re-drilling those holes, Sean. Okay, let me take this thing here, loosen it up. And right now I should be looking at the drill press. We'll wait for that. I'm going to switch the camera now, see what I'm looking at. Yeah, there we go, looking at the drill press. The drill press is right next. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of fun in that. I'm not into the fountain pens yet, Sean, but I will be because they intrigue me greatly. So I just go about another, 3/16 of an inch maybe, and it actually cleans out the hole as it drags this stuff up on the way out. Yes, one day I will graduate to the fountain pens with the nibs and all that kind of good stuff, because that really looks like fun. I think. Okay, there's that one. Now, this is going to be an interesting one because this actually has cholla cactus in it. Let me see how big she wants this one here. Let's see. This is blue purple prismatic with the cholla wood inside. Going to have rounded ends, 5 3/4 inches long. Let's see how long it is right now. It is 5 3/4. So that's perfect. Let me drill some holes. Put the bushings in. Yeah, Sean, and as you know, I just entered this pen making world a year and a half ago. So I have one, a ton to learn, and two, a lot more to even experience. And I can't wait. By the time I'm 70, I might even be good. Yeah, I've never made any with cholla yet, but I certainly have turned a few of them with cholla in it. And they put this one in lengthwise. So that'll be interesting. I don't know why John wouldn't be a cool guy. Seemed good to me, that's for sure. Seemed really good to me. All right, so now the cholla wood, which is this funny cactus that has this kind of cool texture, is going this way in the blank. I've done other ones where they've cut the cholla wood in smaller chunks and turned it sideways so you'd see the ends of it coming up. So this will be interesting. So there's going to be rounded ends in a 0.46, which is very small. It's very much on the small end. Okay, blower on. I can hear the cholla wood as I'm cutting through it. Cholla, by the way, is a cactus. It's spelled Cholla. Found in the southwestern U.S. and probably all over Mexico. can see some of the wood coming through there. All right, let's see what our measurement looks like here. Down to about a 0.51, a little bit more to go. All right, we're down to 0.49, getting close. .48. Inching down on it little by little. .47. That's about as far as we'll take it because finishing it will take it the rest of the way down. Now we go work on the other end. 0.48, getting pretty close. Pretty close. All right, I'd call that pretty good right there. Now let's see how this looks here. Hey, Eve, welcome back. So we got a lot of this cholla wood coming up. I think we're going to do 2 gumballs. See how that'll tease us. We'll see a lot of that cholla wood in there. 5 3/4. That comes out to about 2 7/8 is the center. That should be about right. 2 7/8. 2 7/8. Yep, on the money. Yep, good. Sometimes it doesn't look like it's in the middle, but Eve, are you back in StreamYard? I better go check. No, okay, that's good. Not missing anything. Let me tell you, Sean, make sure you stabilize your cholla. So what am I doing here? We need the dividers. If you don't, and I'm not sure if you can see this on screen, but everywhere that this cholla is placed into here, it sucks up a little bit of the resin right around itself. And that leaves a little bit of a void there that I'm probably going to have to overfinish with CA glue to fill it in. We'll see how it looks when I get done and when I sand it. But I can feel the roughness right here where the resin is sticking a little proud of that is the way it's been scraping, because it comes around and I scrape like that. So it's essentially digging out the wood here and leaving a little level of resin there. Anyway, here we go. I'll have to talk to the fellow who made this blank. And you know how it goes, Sean. If you stabilize the blank, it's already full of resin. You don't need to suck it up from the inside of the blank. And this cholla wood is like a sponge. I mean, it was a cactus and full of water at one point. All right, that's as far as we're going to go on that one. Because I'm going to use, see how that's a pretty cool design as that wood starts coming out as we dive into it. And you can see that the choy is on one side of the blank and not the other. And again, that's pretty natural. That's not something that you can control a lot. Okay, let me get the diaper. And I'm going to grab this heavy duty sponge here. I can, by the way, I can hear Discord if somebody wanted to say something. Catherine, you don't have to say anything, but if you had a question, I happily entertain it. You're welcome to just sit there and chill and just relax. Ah.
It may be your picture, so you cannot tell me. I understand it.
No. Here, show Catherine. Here's how I do it. I drill the 7/32 inch hole first because that's the one that I put these bushings in, right, that hold it on the lathe. And when I'm all done and it's all finished and I'm all done finishing it, I go back with a 5/16 inch drill bit and then drill back down through that exact same hole again. Anybody will figure it out in 10 minutes. It's no big deal. And as you drill down through there, you go just deep enough to seat the bushing. And then in that, the bushings I use, the threaded inserts that go in there, they're perfect because they're probably, they're probably 18 64ths or 19 64ths wide. So they're just a hair bigger than the 5/16. Maybe that's 11. Maybe that's 21 64ths, the other way around. They're just a little bit bigger than a 5/16 inch hole. So when you drill the 5/16 inch hole, they slide right down in and they don't move. They go, you have to press them in. You can't just push them in with your finger. But once they're in there, they're in there. So no secret, no trick. You're smart enough, you'd figure out in about 20 minutes how I do it. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's just for me, it's a problem with interior, but I found it.
But you know, you're going to have to find a machinist in town that will make you the bushing. They just use a stainless steel tubing that's about 5/16 of an inch outer diameter, and then tap it to that tap that I told you. And boom, you got a bushing. And mine are about probably
1964 7.51. Okay, millimeters.
There you go.
Yes. See, I found it.
There you go. All right, so this one here looks beautiful. It's actually finishing up nice. I don't think we're going to need any CA glue. The sanding seems to be bringing these resin layers down to right where they need to be. So yeah, that's pretty good. I thought we'd have to do that, but we don't have to do that. I always think the worst when I'm making it and then hope for the best. And hey, we got the best this time. Even though I was expecting the worst, we got the best.
not this one.
And I couldn't find them online anywhere, Catherine. I hope you can. I had a machinist make them for me.
I'm trying to find it because some of them they are, how do you say, they are for wood, but that's not the dry one.
Correct, correct. I found the same thing. I was looking around for them. So I finally just had somebody make them for me.
And some of them are, how do you say, not, no, they're baby run ones too.
And by the way, some are also very thick. The ones I found, they're really, really thick. And it would require too much of the diamond painting pen to be left over in order to drill a big enough hole to put them in.
Yes,
So I just found a person to buy the stainless steel tubing with 5/16 outside diameter and or a little bit less than 5/16 outside diameter, and they cut them in little chunks and threaded them. On a metal lathe. This pen only in block would look wild. Oh, in black? Black. I'm not sure what you mean, Vanessa, but I agree. I like the Choya. Yeah, that if it were black, that would be very high contrast, and that would be cool. Hey, J-Rob, how you doing? Wait till you see when this one stops, J-Rob. This is cool. It's got wood in it. Choya cactus. Okay, so what I'm not going to do right now is use the polish for this. I'm going to get a paper towel and I'm going to dry it up because the cactus outer molecules are now wet. So now we're just going to create some friction and heat to dry it out. Yeah, Jay Robbie, I call this gumballs, but yeah, you could say marbles too in the middle. Black, yes, ma'am, Vanessa. I got you. I understood what you were meaning. Be super high contrast and look way cool, wouldn't it? That's super smooth now. Okay, now we'll take the bumblewood. We'll turn the lathe way down on low. And if you'll notice right now, the wood is lighter than it was before because it's dry. So now we're going to use this to wax it up. So we're going to put this beeswax and oil on here. It's a little special mixture. We'll put enough on there to coat all of it, absorb a little bit, and then we will turn it on high, super fast, heat up the wood again to get it to absorb the beeswax. Hello, diamonds all around the world. We're glad you're here. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night or day, depending on where all upon your world is. And right now I'm just creating friction, which creates heat, opens up the pores a little bit on the wood, and absorbs the beeswax. All right, I would call that well absorbed. Not much left on the rag. All right, let's turn this down. Turn it off. And there's what it looks like. You can feel the wood just a tiny bit while you're using it, but not much. We'll buff this up and it'll be super smooth. And I love the look of that wood. And there's some places you can actually feel the wood, and that's what I want. I don't like to use a CA finish and cover all that up because I like the naturalness. All right, let's take this off. We will flop the camera over. Here we go. Got to take the bushings out. And I've got to chamfer the edges. Very nice. All right, the particular name of this pen that Carrie gives it is Blue and Purple Prismatic with cholla wood. And there's all the wood. And you can feel that wood. It's not, you don't feel it a lot, but if you really want to feel it, you can press hard and feel that wood. But that's pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice. I like it a lot. All right. Well, my friends, that is it for the night. I have got to get some sleep. I did sleep good last night. No problem there. But lots more pens to do. It has been absolutely fabulous spending the evening with you. Always, always. And appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Rebecca G. Sparkle Sanctuary. That is a new name for me. Welcome in to Leopard Leatherworks. Hope you had a good time for the little bit of time you might have been here. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time and turning some more pens. And, of course, that just finishes up my day because I'm in the shop all day. All day we're in here doing some stuff. Judith, thank you for being here. And a good crowd in here tonight for almost 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. For Sarah, good to see you. We turned you. Say again? Oh, I always do. And thank you, Catherine. You as well. I want everybody to have a fabulous evening. And I'll see you tomorrow and watch for some premieres. They'll be popping out like crazy tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.